Alright, what's going on, everybody? I'm gonna make a quick little, I guess say a video on how to start up this Aquamaxx hang on the back protein skimmer. Fellow hobbyist had an issue with this, said he's tried to start it up, water was shooting out everywhere. I know the instructions that come with it are a little bit vague, but the simplest way to start this thing up is simple. First thing to do, you adjust it to a part where, part of the tank wherever you like it, that it's nice and convenient for you to get to and get to the cleaning and maintenance of it. I put it at the end of my tank because I got enough room to reach it. So you set it up, and as you can see how it is. Now, when you first get it, let's take this off. It comes pretty much simple unit. Sorry about that. There's two chambers. Get up in there. It's the main chamber where the pump is situated, and this is the inlet chamber. So the water comes in from this tube, goes down, goes in there. That's when it makes the bubbles, shoots up, makes up all the nice little film. Then the collection cup goes here. The way you first start up the actual Aquamaxx is you take water from your tank, directly from your tank. You don't take water from the sink or anywhere else. You take water from your tank, you pour it into this part. Now you're going to fill this all the way up till it starts coming out of the return outlet, which is this part right here. The second tube, the lower tube that sits further into the tank, the outlet. Once that starts actually pouring back in there, this chamber starts to fill up. Now you don't turn the unit on yet. You fill it up to the point, like I said, till it starts making, you see the water start trickling out. Now, for argument's sakes, I pretty much, my unit's already has water in it, so I'm not gonna, actually I gotta clean this damn thing out. See how much dirt and gunk gets in there? Yeah, it's really nasty in there. But it fills up. So once you do that, you just turn the unit on. You see? It's going to take a while, so sometimes when it takes a while, you're not going to get bubbles right away. Only reason why you're going to do that is because my unit is primed. The best way to prime the unit, let me turn this back off. You take the little tube, see the yellow tube? That's connected down into the water pump. It's already attached. You take this unit, I do it, there's two ways you can actually do it. You can actually just hold it to give it suction and it'll crank up, or you could just take a cup of water from your actual tank, take the cup and just pour and just keep this in it. It's going to suck the water out of that cup, but it's going to prime the unit to the point where it looks like this. Once the unit is properly primed, you'll start doing this. Now you'll hear a little gurgling because the unit is now kicking in. Now if you want to stop the little gurgling to really catch up, you just hold the little outlet. And it actually fills up a little faster. Now, here's the real important part. When you get this cup, this little black band that comes with it, the little O-ring that comes with it, you set it to the highest position, meaning here's the unit, here's the band. You put it all the way down here, so you pretty much have the unit sitting up this high. Because now it's going to be in a breaking stage. So when it's breaking in, it has to build a nice slime coat on the inner walls inside the tank, inside the actual unit. So after a while, you're going to start to adjust it to a certain height, to what you feel comfortable, how much skim that you're going to want to pull out. If you want it real watery, you put it low. You push it all the way in more. If you want it real thick, you put it up higher. Now, another important part that you need to do, you have to get a outlet tube, just in case. When you first start this up, and I'm telling you, put it nice and high, so now it starts to build up, and just give it about a week. They say a couple days, I say a good week. This thing will actually start to break in. About after 2 weeks, it will really break in, so now you can really adjust it to a certain levels but you definitely need to have one of these. Just go to Home Depot, whatever, get a nice little vinyl tubing, and you just connect it to an empty pail. Just in case if it overflows, it's going to come right out of the tank, but it's going to overflow right into the bucket first. So at least it's not going onto your floor. So, like I said, probably a good week of really breaking, so you can really adjust the cup height to certain levels that you really wanted to. Then after that, it's done. You clean it, you maintain it. I've had this thing going. It pulls out a lot of waste. You're not going to see waste right now because I have mine set on the timer. I don't like to take it in and out of the water all day just to turn it off. I used to let it run 24 hours, but at the time it wasn't collecting any waste, so it was almost a waste, and I wanted to save the motor some life. So what I do is I set it on the timer. I have it turn on about 2 a.m. in the morning, and it turns off about 2:30 p.m. in the afternoon before the lights come on. Because I like how my tank sounds nice and quiet. It's not even a loud unit. It's not bothersome. I just like to, just when people come over or whatever and they like to look in the tank, I just like to have it just nice and quiet. But that's the easiest way I can tell you how to turn it on. As you can see, the tank's a little bit dirty right now, but I gotta do some maintenance to it. But other than that, the fish and corals are good. My knucklehead anemone likes to move all over the damn place and readjust itself. There goes my anchor corals. Love this, guys. Cardinal fish. Got my pink branch coral. Blue mushrooms, well, bluish green. Candy cane trumpets. My Duncan, for whatever reason, it's been kind of shy. It's been keeping itself in a lot, so I might have to relocate them. That's my torch corals. I got inside there, if you could really see them, but you really can't. I got a fan worm, made its own home. Sailfin tang. I had 3 actual clownfish. One died. They were there for about a year. They were maybe the size, when I first got these guys, they were probably like the size of my fingernail, and they grew, and just it happens. Another one of my cardinal fish, fox face, one of my scarlet shrimp, blue damsel. I got a bloodfire shrimp in there. He's hiding, but he's doing what he's supposed to do. Bicolor angel. Got a couple of crabs and shrimps and snails, but they only come out at night. You might see them. Scooter blenny. That's it. If you have any other questions, just get back to me. Alright, later.